Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
You're old now, dude.
74 years
Are
old.
you gonna have a birthday party?
Probably not. What I'm probably gonna do is just have like go out to eat with my friends, family. I don't know, man. It's hard to plan like events like that, you know.
What did you do last year?
I just went out. I went to like a restaurant like 2 blocks away from my house with like 5 friends, and we ate. That's it.
What did I do last year?
Do you like planning events like that?
I used to in high school.
Yeah.
Because all my friends were just kind of like, yeah, man, I just do whatever you want. Like, they were all kind of pieheads, so they just say yes to everything. And just be like, tell me the time, and I'd just be there. So I had to plan everything, right? If we want to hang out. But then I got tired of it. So now I'm just like, if somebody doesn't invite me, I'm not going to do anything. And even then, I feel lazy. But happy birthday. You made another motherfucking year, son.
Thank you, sir.
Move the freaking mic. Happy birthday. I got something for you. Here you go, boy. Don't worry. You're not going to be the only one. I got you.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Happy birthday. We're celebrating, boy.
That's how we celebrate.
Were
you about to... I'm scared it's gonna snap.
It's gonna leave like a line on me.
Nah, this shit, like, if it snaps and it smacks you, ooh, that shit hurts.
I never really worn one of these.
Word, me neither.
Because as a kid, I didn't really have that much parties.
Yeah, me neither.
But, like, I mean, I have celebrations, but not, like, birthday parties where there's cake and a piñata and shit. This is awkward.
Did your parents celebrate like that when you were growing up? Like, your birthday and shit?
Just put on the hat. I'm in the corner. Once, I had one party in my first birthday party that I remember. I was, like, 4.
Yeah.
And it was in McCarran Park in Brooklyn.
McCarran Park?
It's in by Bushwick. I'm not Bushwick, by Greenpoint.
Yeah.
And it was dope. We had like a little, like, it was in the summer because my birthday's in the summer.
Damn, that's
had
dope.
Had a little barbecue. It was tight.
I wish my birthday was in the summertime. I would love to have a barbecue, like cook for my friends. I think that would be fun as fuck.
Yeah, it's dope. My birthday's like right in the middle of the year, so I always thought about it this way: like, yo, I get my present for Christmas, and now we half a year I got a present for my birthday, and then it's like even, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, my brother is at the beginning of the year, like January, so he has 2 presents at the same time, and he has to wait a whole year before he gets something else, right? Like, mine's right in the middle.
So the cool thing about my birthday is that it's around Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
So I get red envelopes for Chinese New Year, and then like literally a week later, I get red envelopes for my birthday too.
So you get mad money out of nowhere?
Yeah, it's like a bonus check. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday!
Yo, that was...
I fucked up somebody's ears. I'll probably put it down in the freaking... Well, the good thing about the...
That was mad loud.
The good thing about these mics and the...
Damn, did you get this for me?
Yeah, it's your birthday, dude.
Damn,
Happy
man.
birthday.
I appreciate this, you know?
This is all they had, actually.
It's all good, dog. You know, like... That's cute as fuck, man. Like, I'm not gonna complain about it. You scared the shit out of me, but I'm awake now, you know? Like, I don't even need the Red Bull.
I wonder if the audio got fucked up.
You think so?
I don't know. No, it's recording, but I wonder if it messed with it a little bit.
Oh my
Because the audio... Hello? Nah, it's good.
It's still fine?
It sounds fine. Let me put the volume up. Yeah, it sounds fine, dude. I think when it reaches a certain point, it just cuts off.
Like it was too loud, right?
When it gets too high, it just go past this limit. And if anything, I just bring it down for that section. I'll cut it and then bring it down.
Damn, that was pretty fun though, man.
Happy
How much
birthday.
are those? Thank you, bro.
Huh?
Thank you, bro.
Okay, I just cleaned it.
Don't worry, I'm gonna help you clean up.
Nah, it's fine. So, how's your birthday? Well, it's not even your birthday.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see you until probably next Saturday because we don't see each other at work anymore. But I was gonna get you a cake, but then I got lazy.
It's all good, bro.
And then, are you lactose?
I'm not anymore, actually.
Really?
Yeah, like mid 2018, I became lactose, and like I just started eating yogurt, and I think yogurt, well, like it would make my stomach burble, but like I wouldn't have to take a dump. So I just kept eating yogurt, and then like I just started slowly drinking milk again, and then it just kind of went away.
Bro. You need those probiotics.
Yeah, because my sister told me to do that. She was like, oh, just have some yogurt in the morning, and then like your stomach will be fine. You'll be able to take milk products. And I was like, okay, dairy products.
I heard that your stomach bacteria is like super important. Like it literally controls everything. For example, if you're lactose, right?
Yeah.
It might be because your stomach bacteria If you're fat, overweight, it might be because of your stomach bacteria. If you're hungry, it might be your stomach bacteria. It dictates what you crave.
Damn.
Like, it's crazy. And then we get our stomach bacteria by I think our mom. So what if she was obese? There's a higher chance that you might be obese because she transfers her stomach bacteria to you.
So you wanna know something funny that my mom said? My mom said that when I told her that I became lactose in like mid 2018, right? She was telling me, she was like, I became lactose after I had your brother, which is, and he's the last child.
Well, that might be just hormones.
I don't even know, but she was like, after she had my brother Wyman,
yeah,
she just couldn't take dairy products.
Bro, my teacher, she told me that she was allergic to everything before she had a kid, and then she had a kid, and all those allergies went away. So she's slowly like trying different new things that she was allergic to.
Do you think it like went to her child or something?
Hopefully
like,
not.
How's that work?
I don't know. I don't know. I knew about the stomach bacteria, but I don't know about allergies and hormones and shit. I know a little bit, but not that much.
My cousin is like that. Like, she's allergic to everything, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, even dust. She's like severely allergic to dust, right? So like, when she's in a dusty room, yeah, she just like, it looks like she got attacked by mosquitoes.
My cousin used to be allergic to the sun. We used to like, she'll get like super itchy, and then she'll break her skin all the time.
Damn, from the sun?
From the sun. So when we're in Mexico, she'll have to have an umbrella when she's in the sun, because if not, it will like irritate her skin. And
damn, that's actually pretty. That sucks.
I remember as a kid, dude, we were walking and she forgot her umbrella, so my grandma would like, in Mexico they have crazy fucking flowers because people have gardens. So she ripped like a huge leaf from a plant, and the leaf was like, I don't know, like 3 feet by 2 feet, and she used it as an umbrella, and I was like, that's kind of tight. But yeah, she used to tell me that she was allergic to the sun.
Damn, that sucks.
I don't know if it's true.
So how would she like? How would she get her vitamin D then?
I don't know. I mean, she could probably be in the sun, but just not like harsh. Like,
is it the UV rays or something?
Probably, maybe, yeah. Like if it's sunny, she's fine. But if it's directly under the sun, like the Mexican sun, that shit's like crazy.
The Mexican sun.
Because in Mexico,
is it like closer to the sun?
Technically, yeah. Because it's closer to the equator.
Yeah, I know. Like, near the equator, it's hot as fuck.
But in Mexico, is in the area we were at, in the morning, like 6 a.m., it'll be like 60 degrees, 50 degrees, 40 degrees. Like, you have to wear a jacket. And then it'll hit like 12 to 3, and it'll be like 90.
God damn,
that sucks. It will switch. Cause
I hate that, man, when it's like that.
I kind of liked it, though. I liked it because I liked waking up in the morning and then being all like cuddled up in my blankets. And then like in the afternoon, it'll be warm enough that you could go out or go to a pool or something. It was tight. Because the one thing I hate about the summer is not being able to sleep at night because it's so hot.
Yo, word.
Like if
I need the AC on, blasting.
So if it's like hot during the day, I don't mind it because I'm out, hanging out at parties or whatever. Not parties, at the park or whatever. But if it's night and I'm trying to sleep, I can't, bro. I can't handle the heat.
I need like cool conditions too, or else like I'll wake up because I sweat like very easily.
Me too. Plus I get like really bad headaches. Like in the summer when my friends used to be out, I used to be so annoying and like irritated and grumpy. And then it would start getting darker, and it's like a werewolf. Like I start changing, I get happy, and I'm like, yo, let's go do this, let's go do that. Like when me and my friends used to hang out, we will hang out like at 8 p.m. to like 4 a.m. Just manly, just because I would just be in the mood like in the night. But it's just because it's summer, and the summer is cool. Unless it's humid, then if it's humid, I just want to kill myself.
I think you got like some mild eczema, right?
Me?
No, me. Like when it's like too hot.
You get you?
Yeah, like I think even since like I started cuddling with, like I usually have my arm around her, right? And like over here, there's like some mild eczema. Ooh. And I think it's because of our body heat. And that's right now, like when it's
like
cold.
The sweat?
It could be. I don't even know.
Because for me, I don't got eczema, but if I'm sweaty, like let's say I go to a park and I come back and I'm sweaty, I have to take a shower because then I get super itchy. It might just be that, dude. Maybe she's like sweating on you, or your arm is sweating because she's hot. Put an ice pack.
I think it's because just because there's body heat. Like my body will warm up super fast. And now that like I'm in like a bulking phase, I just retain heat better. I'm up like 10 pounds right now.
Are you stronger?
Strength is going up, but like,
nice.
I mean, I see it too. Like my shirts are fitting tighter and everything too. Like the abs are going away.
4 years.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
Cool.
When you're ready, I'm here for you, buddy.
Yeah, I just want to get my cardio up. So if I go out to work out with you, I don't want to embarrass myself.
Hey, nah, that's all good, bro.
Working out though, I honestly like. I used to jog a lot in the summer. I jog once in a while, right? But I miss it. Lately, I've been missing jogging or going to the park.
Yeah,
But the thing is
I'm
that
lazy.
after I jog or I go to the gym, I get hungry, and that's when
I mean, it's fine. Just try to eat like. Just try to eat like food that's not like processed, just like whole foods where it's like
yeah.
more has more nutritional value. Cause like at that point you could eat more, and then it's more nutrients for your body instead of like if you were to like go to McDonald's and get like some fries or like a burger, like 500 calories could be a lot of food. But if it's like deep fried food, then
I heard that you shouldn't eat anything that goes to a factory. So veggies, nuts, meat that's not processed, and that's it. And fruits. Because none of that goes to a factory. So like hot dogs go through a factory,
Yeah.
hamburgers go through a factory,
Yeah, that's all
bread
processed.
goes to a factory.
Yep.
So I've been eating pretty well, mostly because I haven't been eating because I just been
working and trying to look for a new apartment, right?
that, and because Brian left, so I haven't bought groceries. So I just be like, okay, I have an egg, and I have an avocado, and I have a tortilla. That's what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. But then because I don't eat, right? Like I'll go to work, not eat, and then I get home, I just order food.
Yeah.
And I just eat a big meal.
No, it's hard. It's not easy. It's you get lazy and then
I'm just lazy. That's the biggest thing. But fuck it, yo. I will figure it out. My goal for 2020 is to lose 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
Mhm.
2,020
I'm
pounds.
a deadlift 2,200 calories. I mean 2,200 pounds.
2,020 pounds. You're gonna deadlift that much?
Yeah.
You're gonna be the world's strongest man.
What's the biggest
I don't-
deadlift? Like 1,000?
I think it's around 1,000. Maybe like
I think it's 1,100, right?
I don't even know, man. But
And then,
I
like-
know it's not 2,000.
Imagine. I bet a gorilla could do it.
Huh?
I bet a gorilla could do it.
Gorilla probably.
I heard they could like pull like 500 pounds with one arm. Just be like,
Shit.
they're crazy, bro. They're bad.
They look mad buff. Like I mean,
Have you seen like a chimpanzee shaved? Like
Nah,
there's
I've
one
never.
with a disease that the gorilla had no like he lost all his hair.
Yeah.
And all you see is like freaking
Muscle?
striation and shit. Like
Shit.
he's mad bulked. And I was like, God damn, imagine being that gorilla and you know you're the biggest. And watch him be like the punk. Like everybody messes with him because he's literal. But nah.
but that's the thing about like animals. Like with their fur,
Yeah.
you can't really tell.
They just look fluffy. Like a bear.
Yeah.
A bear looks fucking fluffy. Like you just want to hug it. But have you seen their paws? The paws are the size of your chest.
Actually,
Yeah, like, I'm not even kidding, dude.
I don't.
Later, I'll show you a picture of a bear paw. It was a bear that got killed because he attacked somebody or like I don't know, it just maybe died and people found it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was this girl holding the bear paw, like stretched out on her hands.
Yeah.
And covered her whole chest.
Bro, my friend had a big ass dog. It was a mixed breed. It was a Saint Bernard mixed with something else.
Goddamn.
And Saint Bernards are already huge, right? And so I have small feet, right? But like, I had a size 7 Converse on when I met this dog, and I it was sitting down, right? And I put my foot next to it, and his hind foot was the same size as my shoe.
God damn.
But when this dog stood up, this dog like on its hind legs and his paws up, his head would be at like 6'2", and that's not even straight.
when it's standing up straight.
yeah,
Like that?
not even like
How
fully
about if
straight
it's
though. It's
standing-
just like if he's like on you, he's huge.
How about shoulder, like leg to like floor to shoulder?
Floor to shoulder,
Yeah.
like for the dog, just like on its all
Like
fours,
if
right?
it's standing up in all fours.
It's
like
pretty
how-
fucking big. You can sit on him like a
Like your
horse.
belly button or something. Like that's how tall it is.
Let me see.
Hey, you about to stand up?
It's pretty big because like I can put my hand down and I can touch him.
That's pretty big, dude.
Yeah, but like this dog, like I have a picture of this dog. I'll show you later. Like the picture I took of him, he doesn't look big, right? But like
Yeah.
he's huge, right? And in that picture I took of him, he was still a puppy, but he was like a big ass puppy, right?
Damn,
so
son.
you could see like all his muscles too, cause the dog was so fucking big. But like the first time I met him, like he was running at me, and I was scared for my life.
Right. There's a dog around here that's pretty big. It's a great Dalmatian, but
Uh-huh.
that dog doesn't look scary. It looks fragile. Like it's those really tall dogs that you could kind of see like its hips and its bones and
Uh-huh.
stuff. It looks kind of weird.
Nah.
And it walks weird.
So my friend's dog, his name is Jack, and like
Jack?
he's fucking huge. So it's like, I think even at that point he was like 140 pounds.
God damn.
So, like,
that's a
I-
human.
Yeah, no, he's huge. Cause even Edward, we were playing ball. Edward was there too, and the
Yeah.
dog like ran towards Edward too, and then Edward like jumped on a fence. And but like it's a
'Cause he was
super
scared,
friendly
right?
dog. Yeah, no, this dog is like
My
it's intimidating.
when I went to visit my grandparents in Mexico, they had this dog. It was not that big, but it was
Uh-huh.
like a German Shepherd sized dog, and they had it running around loose, and it's playful and it licks everybody's face. But I was like a kid, I was like 12, and it jumped on me and then they haven't cut his nails, so it just scratched the shit out of my
Hurt,
chest. Yeah, I didn't scratch it that bad, but like it definitely like I felt it because it jumps on you with his paws to lick your face, and he just knocked me down, and I was like, "Yo, what's good with you?" And then they took him away because he was too big.
Yeah,
but I like big dogs though.
I like big dogs too,
or like little chubby ones. Like I want a little pit bull or something. I saw a pit bull mixed with something else, but it just had really short legs. It was like this tall.
I want like either a big dog or like a little cute ass dog, or maybe both.
Both. Get a little saddle, and then put the little one on top of the big one, and just have it ride around. That'd be tight. I want weenie dogs, bro.
Weenie dogs?
Like little,
Stefan has a weenie dog. Stefan's dog is so mean though, yeah.
Why? He didn't train it well. Or maybe he adopted it and then was just
I think it's just because he said that like they don't bring her out often. So she's just not used to like social interactions. But she's like super protective.
So maybe she's good at home, just when she sees strangers.
Yeah. But like Stefan had me over a few times, and like every time I would come, the dog would just be barking at me like crazy.
Damn. You know what I want? I want like a German Shepherd, or like I want 5. But have them in formation when I walk, like just surround you, and then you don't have to do anything.
Damn, could you imagine taking care of 5 German Shepherds though?
But what if
German Shepherds are pretty big.
But a trained one, it's just like, come here, eat, okay, go play. That's it. Like it's real easy. I was in Times Square, and I think there was something happened. I don't know what it was, but there was a cop with a dog, and the cop was like bark, and the dog went, and it barked once. And I was like, yo, how amazing is that? Like, you could just command your dog to just do simple things like bark. Like if you're a cop and there's somebody coming at you, you just be like, bark 3 times. Ruff, 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 and then it comes running at you, and then, I don't know.
That's pretty scary. Tight. You see the dude, that dog, what do they call it? The Hulk? It was like the pit bull, yeah.
I think it's
like a top breed.
Yeah. Is it black?
Top line. Yeah. I think it's black. But, That dog is fucking scary. Like the way that they train it
to hop.
Yeah, to like jump.
That's crazy. I want a dog like that, like a big dog.
But it's like I think it's like a champion bloodline or some shit. And this dude like he'll sell like one puppy for like 6 figures. God. Because it's champion bloodline, and like I think the Hulk is the father, right? And it has a son right now. Mm-hmm. It's already pretty big, and they're like it's gonna be bigger than the Hulk. And then, yeah, he's still growing, and they're training him.
It's like horses. Like back in the day, they probably still do it now, but there's like $100,000 horses just because they get trained and they're from this bloodline. They do this and they do that.
Imagine having that much money where you could just like.
And then you buy a $100,000 horse, and then it gets sick. It gets sick or it breaks a leg, and it's just like, well, gotta put you down.
Tragic.
It's like if you get a car and you crash it the same day, but they probably have horse insurance, right?
I don't know how that works.
They have insurance for everything though. Like there's celebrities.
I think some insurance is like you have to go out of your way to get it though. You know, like car insurance. Like you need car insurance.
Yeah,
if you have a car.
I think isn't there like a rumor that J-Lo has insurance on her butt, like stuff like that, and athletes have insurance on their like legs or something, whatever they use.
I have no idea about that.
I think that's the thing. Like you get insurance for anything, just in case you break it, and then you get a payout. But you're constantly paying it though, so if nothing ever happens, then you're good.
I don't know about that now. Like on their limbs though.
I think so. I don't know. It might be fake. I probably heard it, but I have heard the J-Lo one, which she has ass insurance
on her ass. Like how?
Yeah,
but
if it falls off, that's what your money maker.
But like, how would your ass fall off?
What if she has like?
Like she's shaking it. Yo, you saw the Super Bowl though?
No.
Yo, bro, when Shakira and J-Lo.
What was I doing? It was Sunday. I was working.
Yeah. Oh, nighttime.
Yeah, it closed.
I was at my friend's house. We were watching on TV. Mm-hmm. I really like Shakira. Like, man, hips don't lie. Like, that shit will never get old for me. That music video. And then to see her like perform on stage, like, yo, she still got it. Her and J-Lo, they're like.
I didn't see it. So
I think they're in like their mid-40s and they still look good as fuck.
50s though.
I think Shakira is older than J-Lo. Shakira might be 50. Cause I saw something saying that like. One of them is 50, and I think J-Lo's 43 or something, but they look damn good.
Also, I feel like they look good from far when they got their makeup done, but if you look up close, it's just like, yo, you look sideways. I
don't know. They don't have a lot of wrinkles, though. Like, even their body is not sagging at all.
One of my friends told me that she saw Mario Lopez, like, close up, and you could see, like, the plastic surgery in his face.
Really?
Like from on TV, he looks like a normal, really handsome dude. But she was like, I saw him. He looks plastic. Like he looks fake. Like his skin.
It could be the makeup though.
I don't know.
Since he's a TV personality, like I know a lot of even the males like they put makeup on them.
I just feel like he just has so much stuff done that like you could notice it. Probably
How do you feel about plastic surgery? Like, would you ever do it to yourself?
probably not. Maybe something small. Like I worked in this hospital, and my section was cosmetics. What the hospital was like small surgeries, like plastic surgeries, and eye and ear, and like small stuff like lipo. It was not like a hospital.
Yeah.
So there, because I was in charge of like I don't know if I could say this. I was in charge of like having their person like medical records, and I could see what they're there for.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would go get the patient, and then transfer them and then prep them for surgery. So then I could see what surgery they're going for. Like I'll see somebody with
Going for like a boob job.
yeah, there's that. There's boob jobs. I saw a lot of nose jobs. Like I was like, what? This dude is getting a freaking nose job, and then I go pick him up, and he has a fucked up nose. Like he was in a car accident or something. I was like, okay, so he just probably can't breathe or something. He needs a nose job. So in that way, like I'm not like plastic surgery helps. Like
if it's a necessity, right?
Yeah, like if you have a cleft lip,
Yeah.
when it's split up, then yeah. But the thing that sucks is that your insurance doesn't cover plastic surgery.
It doesn't, because it's cosmetic.
Yeah, like if you can't breathe because you were in a car accident, they don't cover that.
They don't cover that, even if it's like it, or because at that point it could be like a health issue.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Damn.
Or if it's like you're overweight, like lipo, they don't cover it. If
That I
you're,
understand.
I mean, it's a health issue if you're overweight, especially if you're really old and you can't freaking move. But then I there was a lot of boob stuff too. I mean, I didn't really see any. Actually, I did see a lot, cause I
What if your significant other wanted like some work done? Would you be okay with it? Or would you be against it?
It depends on what it is. Like if it's ridiculous, like they want freaking.
What if she wants like a boob job? Like she wants bigger
If it's
boobs?
like that, like nah, bro, that's just like volleyballs. If it's like just like get it like fixed, then that's fine. I don't really care.
You don't care.
I'm not that materialistic, so I don't
Uh-huh.
really care. But I'm also like agreeable in the sense that you convince me. I'm not like anti this, anti that. Like if somebody was to tell me I'm gonna get a face tattoo, which is kind of similar, right? Like it's
Yeah.
something that is very obvious and it's surgical.
Uh-huh.
I'll talk to them about it. Like, oh, this is why you shouldn't. But I kind of think it's cool. But this is what. Like I'll do pros and cons, and then
Yeah, word.
and then I'll be like, okay, I'm not for it, but you could do whatever you want. It's your face. Next thing you know, I'm gonna come back with a teardrop, and then like, I'm tired here, like Post Malone,
Was it Victor the Vicodin?
Lil Vicodin.
Lil Vicodin?
That's my rap name. I'm little and I pop Vicodin. What is Vicodin's a painkiller, I think, right? Yeah, it's
I
like
have no
morphine.
idea.
It's like morphine, or I think it's a painkiller. I don't know. I don't know shit about drugs. I just thought it was funny. There was this rapper named Little Windex.
Lil Windex?
Yeah, he went viral because he would make fun of like the mumble rappers,
Yeah.
and then he started rapping, and then he kind of
He got pretty big?
kind of like not as big as Lil Dicky, but he was kind of big. Like he could get like a couple thousand, 100,000 views on YouTube.
Oh, shit.
But Lil Dicky's like those rappers that kind of was trolling and it just kind of blew up because he took it serious.
That's
But
crazy.
Lil Windex, I haven't heard of him since like high school. So, but Lil Vicodin, bro, shout out, my album's coming 2021. It's called
Don't sleep.
It's called Don't Sleep. Actually, that's crazy. Don't Sleep. It's gonna have me with like bloodshot eyes. I don't know. I think Vicodin probably puts you to sleep. I feel like it's like codeine or something.
I have no idea. I actually never experimented with that stuff.
They're all painkillers. They're all prescription
I
drugs.
don't know. I feel like that shit fucks you up, man. Like,
What drug wouldn't you try? We try. Well, let's first talk about.
I'll
drugs you would
try. The drugs that I would try are the ones that are natural.
Like, cocaine is natural.
Yeah, but it goes through a process.
How about
though.
coca leaves? Like the straight up leaf.
Do they use it normally though?
Yes. When you go to like Peru
Yeah.
or Colombia and you're climbing mountains, because the oxygen is so thin, they give you coca leaves to chew on.
Really?
My friend
And
did
what's it supposed to do? Like it keeps
it.
you up?
I think yeah, it boosts you up and it probably like
Because I know
produces more
I know
circulation.
cocaine. It's like it just gets you like
makes your blood run. I think though, like, faster.
yeah. I think it's how I hear it. It sounds like you're drinking like 20 shots of espresso.
Yeah, I feel like that helps you if you're like on
Yeah.
the mountains.
Yeah, like it can give you that adrenaline rush.
Cause like the Inca people, they carry like little pouches of coca leaves, and they just go.
All right, if it's the leaf form, I'll probably
still
try
gets
it.
you fucked up, bro.
I would try it if it's natural. I'll try it.
What else is natural?
DMT.
DMT is natural.
I think
are natural.
yeah, mushrooms. Shrooms are natural.
Salvia.
I'll probably try all that.
I might not try LSD or mushrooms. I might try DMT, just because DMT lasts 15 minutes.
I forgot. Oh, it was Joe Rogan and Lil Duval.
Yeah.
And they were I think Lil Duval was talking about shrooms, and he was saying how like he used to be against all drugs, right?
He started smoking weed like at 30.
Yeah, he said when he first tried weed, he was like, "Fuck, why didn't I do this sooner?"
That's me, cause I didn't start smoking. Like I don't smoke, and I don't really like. Once in a while I do, but I really don't.
You probably don't even know what to expect still, though, cause like
honestly, I don't know.
I think the times that like we've tried it together, I think you were already drinking first, so like you don't even know what you don't know what to expect.
That's why I tried the edibles the other day, because I was like, I want to see how this feels. It was okay. Like I don't have the urge to do it again.
Okay.
Like Stefan always does it. Like he's just like, yeah, just do it and play video games, do it this, and we go out, and you be smoking and stuff.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm just like, I mean, if it's there, I might try it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to try it.
Yeah.
So that's how. But maybe that's because I didn't try it till I was old, so I don't have the urge. But Rogan and Lil Duval tried it when they were in their 30s.
I think you probably have to give it a few more chances. I think.
I have to try smoking it because I ate it, so it's a little different. But I'm not a big fan. I mean, I'm not anti it, and I don't want to say I didn't like it. But I just don't want to like. I'm just lazy. I don't want to be like, yo, hook me up, bro. Maybe I will. I don't know.
But yeah, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Cause I was like that with alcohol. When I started drinking, I always wanted to drink. Like I always wanted to go out, and then like if I go to a restaurant, I want like a margarita or like just straight. Like,
I don't drink, but like I wanted to like it, just cause like the social aspect of it. Like
I think it was that too. Like that helps a lot.
My first time drinking, like actually drinking, was senior year of high school, like after prom. And like I was already high first.
That's already pretty late.
Yeah, that's already pretty late.
I've been drinking since I was 8. My liver is 40 years old.
I mean, my first experience was like when I was young, probably like, I'm not gonna say my age because I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
I was 4 years old when I tried my first drop of alcohol.
You know what? There was adult supervision. My uncle, right?
Yeah.
He was always making drinks because he likes to drink. So like he gave me some Mike's Hard Lemonade, and he told me it was soda.
Yeah.
And I drank it, and I was like, it's pretty good.
I feel like that's every kid. Like their uncle or their dad just gave them a little sip of like liquor. Like not straight liquor, but like a beer or like some
Mike's Hard Lemonade. That's like juice.
It's not that bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, in Mexico, they have this thing called pulque, which is, I told you about it, right?
I don't think so.
Pulque? Pulque is, you know the agave plant?
Yeah.
The agave plant is what
tequila.
they make tequila from. So there's this thing called pulque, which is basically fermented agave.
Damn, so that shit is already...
It's a white liquid, bro.
Is it thick?
No, it's more milky than thick. Like, you could definitely, like, feel the consistency of it.
So kind of like, that drink, what is it called? The drink that's like eggnog, what's that called?
Eggnog.
Nah, it's not eggnog. It's a Spanish drink.
I don't know.
Fuck.
Oh, coquito.
Is it coquito?
The
non-alcoholic one. It's like milk and cinnamon. Rice milk and cinnamon.
Oh, horchata?
Yeah. Does it look like that?
Yeah, it looks like exactly like horchata.
Okay.
Only it doesn't smell or taste like that. It smells kind of rotten.
If it's fermented, then it probably has like alcohol content.
It smells rotten though. Like one time I think I was like I was throwing something out rotten and it smelled like that. I was like, yo, this smells familiar, bro. And then it tastes super bitter, but my grandpa was like, yeah, it's good for you because it's natural. It's straight from the plant. Like there's no, you don't really like go through a factory with it. And then in Mexico, right? You didn't go to a store to buy it. You went to like a guy who had a farm
he would make it, right?
Yeah, so he'll make like gallons of it, and then you go with your own bottle. So everybody that lived there had Coca-Cola, like empty Coca-Cola bottles or soda bottles, and they'll just pay like, I don't know, like $50, like not $50, like $20 to fill up their bottle, and just go there and they drink. They take sips to taste it, and then
if they like it, they buy it.
Yeah, so the first time I tried alcohol was my grandpa just gave me a sip of that when I was like, I don't know, like 8 or something. Pretty young, but again, it was just like a little sip.
Did it fuck you up?
Nah.
You didn't feel anything?
No, the first time I got fucked up was 12. I was in Mexico. Bro, I'm Mexican, son. You don't know this. But I was in the mountains because we were on vacation.
Yeah.
And I was in. So when we used to have road trips as a family, right?
Uh-huh.
And we'll all go in different cars first to this church in this really like in this mountain.
Yeah.
So it'll take like 5 hours driving there like overnight, and we just going through like the mountains, and we'll go through dirt roads, and here's a mountain, and then here's a cliff, and you can't see the bottom because it's just clouds.
Yeah.
It was crazy, son, and it was scary. And then you'd be driving, and then another car is coming the other way, and just like, well, we just gotta go backwards until we have a spot to like pass each other.
That sounds annoying as hell.
Yeah, and it was like scary, but I was just being knocked out the whole time. And then we'll get there, and it'll be like all the roads are like sideways because it's basically in the hills, in the mountains, in Mexico. And then we'll go to this church that's like I don't know, like this huge church
In the middle of a mountain?
Yeah, it's like a specific church that everybody goes to because Mexico has this saint called what's it called? Guadalupe, and she's like the saint of Mexico basically.
Uh-huh.
I'm probably getting that wrong. I'm not religious, but if you see Mexican people, they have that shit tattooed everywhere. It's like the saint,
the lady,
and
she's like,
yeah. So that's
okay.
her. So that's where I think like one of her like cloths or something, or maybe that's where she's buried, or I don't know. But you go there, you pray, and then in front of your car you put like a cross made out of leaves, and that's supposed to protect you during your trip because we're going on a road trip around Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So we go there, do our prayers, put the thing, touch Jesus, touch her cloth or whatever. Maybe get a piece, some souvenirs, and then from there we go to the fucking beach, and then we just party at the beach. But before that, the first time I got drunk, we were in those mountains, and we were at this hotel, like a little hotel. No, all right, don't talk, cause I'm gonna cut it.
all right.
My nose is clogged up. So when I'm talking fast, I run out of breath. Damn, that's sweet.
I'll help you out.
I'm gonna clap real quick. So,
The cloth.
Yeah,
Y'all
so-
went to the beach.
so right before that, we were in the mountains,
Yeah.
and we're in this hotel, right? And first of all, it was high altitude, right? So I'm already a little like
It's hard to breathe.
a little weak, you know, like
Feeling-
my blood ain't running right.
Yeah.
And then we're all eating dinner, and my dad just gives. Now he didn't give me a beer. I think I just took it because I was like a little asshole that was just like I could drink.
Yeah.
I was like 12 or maybe 12 or 13 or something, or 10. I don't know, somewhere in between there. And I drink the whole bottle of Corona or whatever, and then I want to go to a store, and it's down a hill, and I feel it, bro. I'm like, yo, it's wavy, son. I'm like holding on to the cars because I feel dizzy, and then I get back home. I think we ate dinner, and then I went to sleep because it was already late. We were eating dinner when I drank, and then I'm in bed. I was sharing a bed with my cousin, and in the middle of the night, I just wake up, throw up on the floor, and then go back to sleep. And then they're all freaked out because we were all like sharing on a hotel rooms because it was like I don't know 4 people per room.
The whole room just smelled like throw up.
And then they called the maid, and then they cleaned it up. It was not even like a fancy hotel. It was like a hotel. It's like a motel where like the door goes to the outside. And then from there, we went to the beach, and the beach was tight as fuck. But I got fucked up, son. I think it was just the fact that I drank, I ate fish, and then I was in the altitude. And I remember I had a bunch of, so there was like a little what was it called? Like what are those machines called that you gamble, that you pull the lever?
The slots.
Yeah, there was like a store with slots.
Slot
in it.
machine.
And I just had all my coins, and I started putting them, and I wasted everything.
Damn,
I
you
was
was just a little badass. Underage gambling,
I was crazy, son.
I mean,
So,
it's different in Mexico, right? Like, what's the drinking? Is there a drinking age?
18.
Oh shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
So you don't get that in here.
Mexico's weird because there's police, but it's not like there's no police patrolling.
Okay.
Maybe in some areas, but like where we lived in a rural area,
Huh?
you saw police once in a while. Maybe in the middle of the like the center, which is like the center of the town, you'll see cops there, but you wouldn't see them like in the rural areas. But
Only if they're called out there, right? Like they won't
Exactly.
be patrolling.
and then it'll be like 30 minutes.
Damn, at that point you probably die. Something would have happened.
So, but nothing ever happened. Like you just kind of dealt with it yourself. And you know what's crazy? Guns are illegal in Mexico.
Illegal?
You can't have guns at all.
Shit.
Like you ever see pictures of like people in Mexico and they're all loaded up with mad guns? Those are all illegal.
You know it's like cartel.
Only federal people are allowed to have guns. Like I think there's only like one gun store in DC in what's it called? Mexico City, but it has a specific name. DF, District Federal. I don't know, but there's only one gun store there, and only people that are like police or military are allowed to have guns. But it's stupid because everybody has guns, even though they're illegal. So that makes you like think like, would outlawing guns actually work if only the cartel and only the freaking criminals have it?
I don't know shit about that. Like I know there's like you could carry in Texas and like nobody really fucks around in Texas.
Yeah, but that's one example people talk about.
Yeah.
Like how in like people say, oh, we should outlaw all guns and stuff, and then people are like, it's not gonna do anything. Only the criminals are gonna have guns. And an example of that is Mexico, like where every criminal has a gun, like an AK-47, a freaking M16, or they I think when they find cartel members, they have like legit like snipers. They will take it down a helicopter and shit.
Damn, there's this channel back then on YouTube, FPS Russia.
Yeah, he was in the U.S. I think that was fake.
Yeah, his accent is fake, but
Yeah.
like recently, like he was released from jail,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crazy because he had a lot of weapons, right? And he actually went to jail because they caught him with marijuana.
That's so stupid.
But they seized over $1 million of weapons from him.
Yeah, because probably one of those
That's
guns is probably like
crazy,
$100,000 though. Because if you have a rare gun, it's expensive. Like if you
But
like,
still, like $1 million, over $1 million in weapons, bro.
that's crazy though.
Like imagine like they found like his secret arsenal. Like a officer just like sat on his couch the wrong way and like boom, his whole room flipped and it's just like a bunch of weapons. Like that's what I
crazy.
imagine.
I don't know. I like the topic of guns. Not because I'm anti or against them. I don't have a position, but just like hearing these crazy stories. Like I think it's a stat that like 5 or 10% of the whole population owns like 90% of the guns, just because people have hobbies. Like you like sneakers, so you have a fucking like if you buy one
Yeah,
gun,
I have 2 feet, but I have like
you
over
have 50
pairs
yeah.
of sneakers.
So same thing with guns. Like
Yeah.
yo, I just want to collect them. There's no way you could use them all at the same time.
Yeah, you can't.
But like at the same time, it's like, do you remember the Las Vegas shooting, and how that guy had like a bunch
Yeah,
of
from the hotel.
He had 13 weapons.
Yo, it's
in his-
crazy, man. I actually watched cause like they released video footage of him like going in and out of the hotel
Yeah.
with like bags and like suitcases, and they're like, this is how he got all these machine guns in and like
I mean,
rifles.
it's not hard to get machine guns into a hotel. They don't check your. There's no security.
That's crazy though, bro. Like
You could get into a hotel. Like they don't check your bags.
that was
It's
wild.
not like
though.
it's not like like an airport where they scan all your bags. So he rented like a loft for a couple weeks, I think, and he was just slowly like bringing packages up.
Yeah.
And nobody's gonna check through it. But my homie, he works in a hotel. He'll talk about how he knows there's a bunch of weed in a bag because he could smell it.
You can smell it.
But you can't dig through it. I think he'll talk about how he works in a super fancy hotel.
I know. Wait, weed is legal in Vegas though. I know that.
Yeah, but not in New York. He works here.
Oh, okay. Oh, so even here, right?
Yeah, so he was in a fancy hotel in New York City, and he was like, yeah, I seen rappers come in. Like he saw Lil Uzi Vert, and he saw I think Bobby.
I know when Lil Uzi, like there's this one time he came to New York, and he came with his whole fleet of cars.
Bro, he sent me
like
pictures.
14 cars,
'Cause
yeah.
my friend, he came
And it's
to his
all
hotel.
like matte green.
Yeah.
Matte olive
He
green.
has a
That's
tank.
pretty sick. Yeah.
He has like a tank that looks a car that looks like a tank. And he was sending me pictures because he was texting the group chat while Lil Uzi Vert showed up to his hotel. He was like, yo, he came with the squad, son. Like he had all his cars, his tank, all the same color. And then he said that he had packed like suitcases of just weed, just packed, and there you could smell it. And I think they left a bag there in the hotel and they just forgot about it. And they didn't want to open it. They just left it in the, because you know how you could when you go to a hotel, you could like have them like put your luggage away, not in a room, but like in the back.
Yeah.
I think they asked him to do that and they just left it. He didn't finish the story, so I don't know if they came back for it. But he was like, yeah, they left it and they're gone already.
Probably don't even care, cause like honestly,
They got so
man,
much
like
weed, bro.
sometimes when I hear like these rappers talk about like their jewelry and shit, they be like, yeah, I dropped the ring that's worth like 100,000, but
Bro.
whatever.
That's how I think I saw like a QC video,
Yeah.
GQ video. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
GQ. What's in your bag, right? Or like,
Yeah.
what's in your jewelry
And
bag?
it was ASAP Ferg. He
Yeah.
was like, yo, I had this chain. I don't know what shit this is. I probably lost it at a party or something. That's crazy.
Imagine being that rich.
If I was that rich, I probably wouldn't buy jewelry. Maybe
Yeah.
like a couple pieces, but not like.
I wouldn't. But like if I lost it, I'd be very upset. At
Yeah,
myself.
like I'll buy something that I want just cause you know you want to flex a little bit, but you don't want to
word.
spend like $100K on a rollie. You know what I mean? I might just get a chain or two just cause I think it looks cool.
Yeah, you know, accessories are nice. Have some rings.
Also, I don't think I would spend a lot
Bracelets.
on cars. Like I'll have one crazy car and then the rest will be.
I
like,
think I would spend a lot on cars.
It depends though. I feel like I would spend a lot of money on classic cars, like old muscle cars and old school cars that you can't get anymore. But I probably wouldn't buy like a.
You know
Bugatti.
what's crazy though? Cause like when you get a car, right, and like so some things I wonder about, like you know how Jay Leno has like mad cars, right?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if he has like a special car insurance where it's like he could have this one insurance slip and it covers every single one of his cars, or does he need individual car insurance on each of his cars?
That's a good question. There might be different.
Because he has a lot of fucking cars.
Yeah, I like watching this shit.
He has a nice collection.
I like how we're talking about serious topics. Well,
And then we went, and then Yadira specifically told us not to talk about cars, and now we somehow got to cars.
right. Cars, drugs, and what else we talk about?
And
Guns.
bitches.
All right, let's get. We covered 1, 2, 3. Let's talk about bitches. So there was this dog that I really like, yo.
Word, man, a cute ass little Shih Tzu.
Going back to cars, I feel like he has like a bunch of cars under one insurance, but it's just different things. Like he pays separately, and they just send him one bill. I don't know how insurance works.
Because usually if you have a car on the road, you have to register the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, it'll be registered under your name, but that vehicle you have to register it with like a plate and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, maybe that's how he does. He probably has like one plate that it's like, oh, it's universal
that?
for the cars. I'm not sure.
But
I
he doesn't tell anybody.
There's like some
He's
YouTubers.
Jay Leno. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, there's some YouTubers that like there's this one dude I watch. I don't know his channel name, but he's like a, I think he's from Dubai, right?
Yeah.
And like he has this, I think it's a Ferrari or Lambo, and he drives it internationally. Like he'll bring
I
it to
seen
Canada,
him.
he'll bring it to US.
Yeah.
And like he's always getting stopped by police, and like
I saw that.
he'll explain everything to them, you know. And like you see some of these cops, like they'll listen to him. Some other cops, like they try to hit him with some bullshit charges, but he's like, here's my international driver's license, here's the insurance.
Yeah.
And he'll like explain everything to them.
Yeah.
And like some cops, like they try to catch him on some bullshit.
I only saw one video where he did that in Canada, and they pulled him over. He gave them all the paperwork. But the thing that I found crazier is that he pulled out his steering wheel.
Yeah.
He was like, "Tsk," and the cop was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Oh, I just got to attach the steering wheel." It
Yeah,
comes
a
off.
lot of like
Expensive cars have that
not expensive cars, but it's like
for racing.
yeah, racing like drift cars. They just take the steering, cause like usually when they have the race seats, you can't really adjust it. So to get out of the car, it's easier to take off the whole steering wheel.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And they don't. You
It's
can't.
like
just
it's like a quick release. Like you literally just pull it and you can yank it off.
It's kind of tight.
It is cool.
I want that. I want a car with that. I saw a 1969 Mustang for sale around my neighborhood. I think I told you, right? And I was just looking inside the car. I'm just like, this car looks so beautiful, man.
You'll say that like you can appreciate the beauty of like the classic cars, but I think when you sit in it, you're like, oh yeah, this is a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit, and there's like a freaking.
It's not that safe
a
either.
belt that goes this way, and then it's standard, so you gotta freaking like.
I mean like
if the wheels are shitty and
in
the
like
brakes don't work.
yeah,
that well.
in like a perfect world, like I would love to have like a variety of cars too. You know,
yeah,
like
exactly.
you know, some days like I don't need all that tech, but it's like I'm spoiled, man.
Sometimes
like
you
the
just wanna-
luxuries are nice.
Sometimes you just want to cruise, you know, bump some music, have your car bounce a little bit.
Man, yo, actually, I was on my way to the city yesterday and I hit a pothole and I got a flat.
Whoa, that's why you're changing your wheel.
Yeah,
right?
that's why I had to change the
crazy.
wheel. This is the second time now too.
Man, I think about having a car and it stresses me out because I want one, but then I think realistically,
Realistically, don't
Like-
do it, bro.
I probably won't.
At least wait till you're 25, because your insurance will be
yeah.
way cheaper.
I mean,
Like,
I don't need a car. I just
Yeah.
want one just to because
Just-
I love road trips and love traveling.
yeah, I love driving. Like,
Me too.
a lot of people in New York City, they fucking hate driving because of traffic. Like, aside from the traffic, like I love driving.
But there's a difference between driving every day to work and just driving when you wanna have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, driving in New York City is definitely different though, cause like with
Don't talk
traffic,
about cars.
with traffic, like if you want to get somewhere quick, you gotta be nifty with like, you know, merging lanes and shit.
yeah, I
So
saw
that's why it's fun in New York. But you know, I'm
not
not condoning this. I don't do anything illegal. I always use I follow the speed limit.
But you crazy.
I use my turn signals. You know, I'm not crazy. I'm following rules, but I'm pretty sure that most people wouldn't be driving like that. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is that when I used to ride my bike around,
it
was Asian people freaking trying to hit me. There was one time where I was driving in Sunset. I mean, I was riding my bike in Sunset on the edge, and a white van cut me off.
Fuck.
Actually, no. What happened was it was next to me, and it was pretty close to me, even though it had space because it was a 2-lane. And then we hit a red light, and I just went through because I could see both sides, and it's pretty empty because it's like residential. And then it sped off and cut in front of me, and then parked into a driveway. And I was just like, "Yo, you could have just let me go through. You literally just went."
Fuck, savage.
And then another time, I think an Uber cut me off and parked in front of me. I'm like, why are you gonna speed in front of me and then stop in front of me? Like, that's no point.
Some people are just assholes. Like, they don't like cyclists and shit.
There was this dumb girl that I was riding in Manhattan, and it's a bike lane, and it's there's a left only turn, and there's a light for the left only turn, a light for the bike, and a light for the people going straight. And hers was red, mine was green, and then the people going straight was green. And we were trying to ride, and there was a cop directing stuff, and she tried to make a left turn, almost hitting like 2 bikes. And I was kind of far away from it, I was watching it, and the lady, the cop, she was a lady, was like, stop, and the lady was like going little by little, like she didn't know what she was saying, like she stopped, and then she'll go again a little bit, and the lady's like, just stop. What are you doing?
Yo,
she'll go a little bit
that's
again.
such a stressful job. Yo, like, there was this one time I was in the city, right?
Yeah.
And like the cop told me to stop, but I went, and I got the cop so upset, and like I was like, I'm a dickhead. Like, I knew I fucked up. You must be bored, buddy.
No, I keep looking at myself in the camera. I'm 3 now.
You leveled up, bro. You evolved.
You still on level 1. What you doing, bro? You slacking.
I'm slacking.
You want another one? I have a bunch.
Give me another one, man. It's starting to like hurt my make me itchy.
I don't have it like that. I have it under my hat. You see it? This is a fun episode. Yo, don't put it under your chin. You're gonna die, dude.
It's the only way, man.
I'm gonna try Cyrotops today. Put it from the back.
It's good enough for me.
Oh shit. This is getting a little ridiculous.
Shit, what were we talking about?
Cars and driving.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to talk about cars today.
Nah, we're not. Let's talk about something else. We could go back to drugs. What drugs will you do?
Oh,
I heard that DMT only lasts 15 minutes, right? Around there. It doesn't last that long. But
I'm very interested because, yo, we have some coworkers, because I won't say who, but the professor, right? He's told me that he's done DMT before, and he says like it's overhyped. But like, yo, when I heard like Joe Rogan and like Mike Tyson talking about it, I'm like, damn, that sounds.
Honestly, Joe Rogan's. If you listen to this Joe Rogan, you're the one making me want to try DMT. Which he promotes it. He's like, yo, everybody should try DMT or LSD or something.
I don't think that he said
like he promotes it, bro. he's by talking about it, he's promoting it.
Yeah, that's true, but like, I feel like it's one of those things where it teaches you about life, you know, like it just puts you in a different perspective.
Yeah, it opens up your eyes.
Your third eye, right? The woke eye.
But
I can't even imagine, because like when he was talking about that, I'm like, damn, yo, honestly, like smoking weed has like changed my perspective on like so many things already.
Nothing has changed my perspective that much besides life.
Uh-huh.
But he was talking about in one of the an early episode. You know who Ari Shaffir is? He's one of his friends. He's like this bald guy, Jewish, kind of an asshole, but he's really funny. He said that in one of the podcasts he tried DMT like while doing the podcast.
Damn, and he was able to talk.
No, he had it was like way back. It was not on Joe Rogan. It was on Ari Shaffir's podcast.
Huh?
He tried DMT, and he said that he had a whole life.
Flash before his eyes, right?
No, he said he lived a whole entire life where he had a family and a kid, and then he woke up from his DMT realm, and he was like so out of it because he was like, yo, I just lived a life, and now I'm back to this life. And he was freaking out, and it's all recorded. He just kind of like sits back in his couch, and he just feels it, and he comes back, and he just kind of like just there, like looking at the world, and he just had a kid, and he lost a kid and stuff. Like, I don't know. He said he lived an entire life within those 15 minutes while being high on DMT.
Damn. So the thing with, Yo, you know what's crazy? So like people say that like since DMT, it's like you feel like you go through this whole lifetime, right? People are saying that like yo, maybe like life itself is like that. Like the life that we're living right now, it's just like one big trip. Imagine that. Like that's crazy though.
Because right now this could all be a memory.
It could.
You could be dying. You could be dying.
Yeah, we could.
All my information from drugs I get from Rogan. So if I say something, blame him, bro. But he was saying that because he says the reason DMT lasts 15 minutes is because your body knows how to break it down. Because DMT is produced in your body,
naturally.
Right? So he was saying that when you die, your body pumps
pumps DMT out.
Your brain pumps your body pumps DMT out into your brain, and that's how you're able to cope with the idea of death, and that's where the term your life flashes before your eyes. When you get you're tripping on DMT basically when you're dying, so you're freaking living your whole life in your head.
Just hearing Mike Tyson talk about it, because like Mike Tyson, I would say that like he's one of those people that live the life that like it's just a roller coaster.
Yeah, like really high highs and
really low lows. Cause like his lows were like crazy. Like him as a kid, you know, came from the hood, just like drugs at an early age, a lot of fighting, and then with him and his boxing career, it brought him really high.
Yeah.
And then just the fact that like you know he wasn't really prepared for everything. Like he became like a millionaire at the like younger than us at the age of like 19. He became
mad drugs.
19, 20. He's a world champion boxer, getting a lot of attention and like, you know, doing the drugs and the hookers, all that shit, the alcohol, the gambling, like.
That's nuts, bro.
It's crazy. I watched this video with him, and he was like, somebody was like, "How is Mike Tyson still like as rich as he is?" And he like it was
he has a ranch.
Yeah.
Shit, I fucked it up.
But he was like, Mike Tyson was like himself. He's like, I don't even know how I'm here right now. He was like, I shouldn't be where I am because I was $60 million in debt. $60 million, bro.
But if you were able to make $100 million in profit,
yeah,
you could cover 60 million.
I would agree.
Just do some.
Yeah, because he had, you know, like his name is out there.
Somebody will pay
you for
a lot
of
money to sleep with Mike Tyson.
I don't know. Mike Tyson is kind of scary though.
There's some dude that likes them big. You know what I mean? Like there's some dude that will be like, I'll give him six million just because he's Mike Tyson to dominate him or something. I don't know. I just fucking with the idea of it. But yeah, dude, I don't know. That's why I'm humble. Because we're young and we're not successful.
Yeah.
So when we become successful,
do you think that your ego will get the best of you, or will you just stay humble?
Here's what I predict is gonna happen if we become successful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let my ego get a little crazy, and I'm not gonna realize it, and then later I'm gonna be like, yo, I think I'm going too far, and I just back off and
really
just stay back. Cause it's like when your ego is like that, it's one of those things you don't notice it until it's too late. We're like, man, I've been an asshole. Man, I've been just kind of like wasting a bunch of money. I've been partying so much. So I've been like being an asshole to everybody that I know. And then once you realize what's happening, it's already like it might be too late, but hopefully you realize before it gets crazy.
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't know. Maybe we become
successful.
It's
hard to say, right?
Or maybe I end up having a kid. Well, by the time we're successful, and all I'm thinking about is that. Or maybe I mature more and I'm investing in a bunch of companies. I'm investing in a bunch of property.
That's the thing about life, man. There's never a cap to your learning experience, you know. I feel like you're just forever a student to the game.
Bro, we're kids. Look at us. I was born in the darkness. Could you hear it?
I could. I heard it. Trying to be.
What's another Bane quote?
I don't know, man. That's like the most iconic one. It's like,
I am your father.
Pulling out the Darth Vader. I can't take you seriously because you got two fucking things like. I know, but like you're trying to do like these deep voices of like these badass characters. You got two fucking.
Okay, what's a voice I could do that matches these two horns? I don't know, a dinosaur or freaking. I don't know. Oh, you know who? Hellboy. Hellboy has two horns sticking out, but he has like them cut off though.
Yeah, he shaves them down.
I feel like it's somebody else, like from Dragon Ball Z. That's like two little horns.
There's the villain from Power Rangers, the female villain.
But she has them curly, doesn't she? She has them like that.
I don't even remember.
Oh shit, either. I saw.
You look like one of the Bowser's, the little Bowsers. I know one of them has like two spikes coming out their head.
I don't know.
I don't know the name of, but yeah.
I'm trying to try to put a third one without it going under my neck. I just nah, it's weird. This is a weird ass podcast, dude. What were we talking about again?
Drugs.
It looks like we're on drugs right now. This is me sober. That's why I don't do drugs, bro. Cause imagine me freaking high, just doing random shit.
Yeah, but like, yo, so going back to that, right? Like hearing Tyson talk about it, cause like he's tried a lot of drugs, yeah. And like him talking about DMT, like this is what he did on the podcast with Rogan. Rogan, I mean, yeah, on the Rogan podcast, he was like, ah! He was like, my life was flashing before my eyes, and he was like, I was like this, just like. He was like thrown into like just like an empty space, and he was just like flying through it, and like life events just flashing by him.
Oh, he did DMT?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know if I want to go through that though. The only reason I wouldn't do psychedelics like that,
yeah,
because I feel like if you're prone to mental illness or like schizophrenia or I don't know, dementia, I feel like DMT or LSD or I don't know, salvia might just
it could fuck bring you it up. Out. Yeah. But I think you have to be mentally, you have to be in a good place, and you have to be able to like
yeah,
you have to be able to handle it.
You should never do drugs, even like coffee. I mean not coffee, even like alcohol or like weed when you're in a bad place.
Yeah.
Just because you
don't rely on it. You know, like of course you could have. It gives you like good highs, but like I feel like when you're in a dark place and you go to that. Of course, it's better than your reality, but you know what? Like, you're going to dig yourself a deeper hole.
I feel like, especially alcohol, it kind of like amplifies what you're already feeling.
It's a depressant, isn't it?
Yeah. But I feel like if you're in a good mood, it's going to make you feel in a better mood. But if you're sad, it's going to make you worse. And if you're angry, you're just going to get angrier. So just, you know what? Just everybody meditate, bro. There's nothing more important than your mental health. That's coming from a psychology major.
Just resort to
just go around with your friends and
just go for some exercise, you know.
Dude, I heard microdosing mushrooms is really good for you.
Microdosing, like what's that mean?
It's like microdosing is just doing so little like mushrooms that you don't feel high, but your body benefits from it.
Okay.
And like I heard it's really good for people with PTSD and maybe even some mental illnesses because it just kind of like.
That sounds brains. Like something popular right now is CBD. Mm-hmm. So you know when you smoke weed, you know people get that high from the THC, but then there's also CBD, which is.
I'm just looking at myself.
I'm just looking at you, and you're like smiling and shit. All right, but yeah, they take CBD, right? And CBD, you know, it helps you relax. Like it could help with like spasms. Yeah. But like it calms you down. You know, I don't know the other benefits, but. Like a lot of people use CBD just to like calm the nerves and shit.
There's some really good podcast with Rogan with this guy who's like a scientist with mushrooms. So he's a promoter for psychedelics, especially mushrooms. He creates a bunch of medicines from mushrooms. Like he created one where, so these bees, the reason there's a bunch of bees dying is because they all have this disease that fucks up their wings and they can't live for a long time. So he was able to create this medicine that helps the bees not regenerate their wings, but prevents the disease from spreading, and using like this mushroom, and he was able. Potentially, he started this organization that he distributes this medicine, and asks people to put it out in their neighborhood or in areas where there's bees. It's like a little tin, like a little case with water and the solution, and then bees just kind of go in there, drink the liquid, drink the medicine, and they just survive and live better, and they produce, and the bees ain't dying no more. Well, that's what he said. I don't know. Maybe he saved the bees. Maybe he didn't. Either way, it's tight. Save the bees, y'all.
Yo, every summer there's like a little beehive that forms in my backyard. We have like this little patio area, and like right under the patio cover.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Right under the patio cover, there's always a beehive that forms.
When I was in Mexico, there's a shit ton of bees in Mexico. I lived in a rural area in Mexico, right? And I remember there was this one time where me and my cousins were taking. So this is a memory from when I was before I was 4. So it was like 3 or 2. I remember this memory. So we were gonna go to this place to see the motorcycle guy. That's what we called it because I was a kid.
Motorcycle guy.
It was this guy who had a warehouse full of motorcycles. So we were gonna go visit him. me and my cousins were older, but not even that old. They're like maybe 5 to 10 years older than me. So they're, if I was like 4, they were probably like in their like teens, and we're in Mexico and we're in a rural area, so they're just gonna leave us alone. So we're walking through the fields, and it's just a dirt road. On the right side is just like alfalfa, which is just kind of like a grass.
Yeah.
On the left side is probably corn, so it's just kind of like stalks. And we're walking through this road, and we get to this point where from the distance, it's just like a straight road for like a mile or 2 miles, and we see this tree, like a huge tree, taking up the whole sky. And my cousins are like, "All right, don't get close to that tree. There's like a huge wasp nest in that tree." So I remember like going into the cornfield through like corn is tall, right? So you can't really see each other. We're going through a cornfield, going all the way around the perimeter of the tree, trying to avoid the tree because it was full of wasps and we didn't want to get stung. And I remember that memory so clear because I thought it was like amazing. I thought it was like a freaking adventure, like it was in a movie. And then because my freaking cousins are assholes, we keep walking this dirt road, and now there's alfalfa to the right of us, and there's like a tree line to the left of us. Like just small trees, not small trees, like trees. There's only one row of trees, and then the rest is another field, right? And from a distance, we see 2 little people coming towards us. And my cousin, who's a fucking asshole, he was like, "Son duendes," which means they're gnomes. Which gnomes are like kind of like, you know
the short things outside people's houses.
Yeah. But it basically it's basically like a mythical creature. This kind of like a small person that does magic and stuff. And in Mexico, they're telling me that this guy catches kids, and I got scared, and they took me and pushed me into a bush on the side of the road, and we all hid there, and I was like all quiet behind a tree while these two, they were like 2 old people walking by, but from my eyes they looked really small because they're really far away. So there's just probably 2 people walking on the street, and they passed us and they went on their way, and the whole time I was like holding my breath because I didn't want to make a noise because I didn't want to get kidnapped.
That sounds scary as fuck.
So then we just kept walking, and then we saw the motorcycle guy, which I don't remember.
Like, damn, it's been a while.
It's been an hour.
Oh shit.
We would call it. I mean, it's probably been like 55 minutes, but it's up to you. I'll try to put this last one on. I already have too much. Man. I have 3. You want the last one? Or this more? You celebrating early. You putting it on your face?
You gotta do one like this to protect from the coronavirus.
The coronavirus? You're protecting yourself from coronavirus?
Yeah.
Here we go. Look at this guy. All right, let's call it. It's been an hour. So happy birthday.
Thank you again, bro. I appreciate it.
You're old. Hopefully you live for a long time before the coronavirus gets you.
You know, hopefully.
Stay safe out there, bro. If y'all out there next to some diseased people, get a birthday hat and put it in your mouth. It'll protect you from the coronavirus.
Hopefully.
Nah,
don't quote us.
Don't
quote us from that. We're not medical professionals.
Imagine if we were like Rogan and we got like 1 million views, and then the next day we could go outside and people have like these spray in their face looking like ducks and shit. Like, comment, and subscribe. We love you. Have a good night, y'all. Or morning. I don't care. See you guys.